Welcome back to Grizz Vision on GoldenGrizzlies.com. We're here with Pete Hovland after today's double duel win for the Oakland women against Ohio University and Youngstown State. Coach, talk about today's wins.
Any win's a good one. We got two of them today. It was nice to finally compete at home. As you know, we've been on the road for the entire month. A couple of tough road trips against some tough teams, so it was nice to be able to sleep in our own beds today and kind of come over at the pool at our own pace and at our own leisure. And it's just, you know, that level of comfort, it came at a good time. We're training like all teams this time of year. Everybody's training extremely hard. Everybody's pretty beat up, so it's definitely an advantage. And I think you could see that today. It's tough to get off a bus after a 4 or 5 hour trip, and especially this time of year when everybody's so tired. So advantage to Oakland, and you got to take advantage of those situations when they do occur. And I thought the ladies raced well. I thought we raced a little bit better today than we did last weekend, so it's progress. We're focusing on the little things that we've been working on all week in practice. We know they're sore, we know they're tired. It's a challenge for the staff right now to keep them positive, keep focusing on long term, not short term, because it's easy to kind of get down right now if things aren't going your way, and it's not unusual for them not to be able to perform at the levels they want to, because they are so sore and they are so tired. But keep the eye on the prize, and that's the conference championship in late February. We've got a long ways to go, and so we're staying focused on the little things and try to control the things we can control, and just try to get better a little bit better each and every day. So, and I thought we did that this week.
You talk about the athletes being sore, and you're at that point in training, but you're still getting times that were improving throughout the, from the start of the season. Yeah. Is that what you're expecting at this point, or?
Yeah, that you know they're going to adapt. You know they're going to start adjusting to the training as they start to get in shape. So yeah, that's what you hope for. If it doesn't occur, then we got to rethink what we're doing and maybe change things up a little bit. But we're sticking to the plan. They're following it very, very well. They're very competitive in practice. We've had really some great workouts this week, and in our sport, that's kind of sometimes there's more emphasis on practice than there is on the meets. But it is important to race, and this is another good test for us because it's a back-to-back. So fortunately, we get to sleep in our own beds tonight before we come back and swim a pretty talented Wayne State team tomorrow. But yeah, it's all moving in the right direction, and they're adapting and they're adjusting. Their bodies will too, and we just hope psychologically that they do as well and they don't get too down on themselves. And
it seemed as the meet progressed, we had some people step up and score well. Talk about them.
Yeah, when you looked at the lineup with especially with Ohio U, they have a couple of really talented young ladies, and it showed. A little bit lighter on the depth, and we knew that we would get stronger, that the second half of the meet, more really the last third of the meet, and it's kind of played out that way, kind of towards in our other meets too, that we get a little bit stronger as the meet goes on, and they're better events for us, and that kind of showed a little bit. And the girls in the IM and the 400 IM stepped up. First opportunity for them to swim that all year. So I thought they did a nice job, and they raced very hard. And then our 400 free relays getting faster and faster, and we're doing it with 3 freshmen and a junior. So you got to give them credit. They take the challenge, and they're challenging each other on those relays, because we had one a little under the weather tonight, and we replaced her with another freshman, stepped up and had one of the fastest splits out of the quartet there. So yeah, so it's good, and they like to race, so I love that, and so all positive signs, and everything's moving in the right direction.
Great. Thanks for your time, Coach.
You bet.